Hey guys, Jim Tay, and welcome to the next episode of the Home Sellers Masterclass, where I go through with you the creation of advertising media. Today I want to run you through the entire process while I'm having a viewing for my property at Block 301, Family Avenue 4. First of all, I want to show you what I've prepared as advertising material for the buyers. The first is a one-page summary sheet where I have the property, the details, the key selling points, as well as some pictures. This would help the prospective buyer remember your property. Okay, the second thing I prepared will be a floor plan of this unit. Third thing is a map of the unit's location along the nearest amenities, as well as any schools or transport options nearby. So next, I'll run you through a video that I use to show the buyers as well on my nice unit. After that, I'll come back and show you how I reverse engineer and teach you how I create these marketing materials as well. Let's go! Hey, so I'm at level 14 of block 301. You just saw the run-through quick video tour of my unit for sale. I want to show you as well the selling points of the unit, which you must know when preparing your summary sheet. First of all, just take a look at this view behind me. It's pretty much an unblocked view. You can see all the way across the landed housing, all the way to Bukit Timah Hill. So right outside the unit, you're greeted by this view. So this is one of the selling points. Another selling point is this major corridor behind me. Because this is an older block, previously they did not have lifts to all levels. So if you're only on level floors 6, 10, as well as 14, you have this long spacious corridor where any lift can give you access to the unit, and it gives you an added sense of spaciousness when you come out as well. So only when you have these key selling points, you would be able to create your compelling summary page for your prospective buyers. Okay, so we're back now at the whiteboard. So what are the things you need to create good advertising media for your home? First of all, you need great pictures and videos. Second, you need to know your selling points so that you can create a nice summary page. Create a nice summary page for your buyers where they can take it home with them and remember your house. Third thing is a floor plan of the unit, and or if it's a private development, you need a site plan as well. It helps the buyers orientate around the house, and also a site plan is useful when they want to walk around the site to take a look at its facilities after they've done viewing your house. The next thing that's useful is for buyers who are not very familiar with the area is an amenities map. Okay, these will include where's the nearest childcare, the transport links, I think as I mentioned earlier in this video. And the last thing isn't always necessary, but it's good to have depending on the angle that you want to sell your home at, is the fair values and or recent transacted prices. The last point is especially helpful when for certain reasons you are selling your property below the market's value. Then you want to print out a sheet of the recent transactions in your estate or in nearby properties as well to show a comparison on why yours is the best buy. So now, from 1 to 5, I want to go through step by step on my computer on how you can prepare these materials. Let's go over.
Okay, so where do we take pictures from? I want to show you. First of all, I want to show you through the video. So make sure you're taking from corners. So right at the entrance, this angle in looks like a good position for a picture. Next is your dining areas, and if it's combined, your kitchen area is very important because buyers will usually feel they need to spend a lot of money on kitchen renovation. So if you can show off in pictures that your kitchen is already done up in nice moving condition where they don't have to change, it's definitely a plus point for buyers. Toilets, you can include it if it's very nice and nicely renovated. Okay, yes, this is another angle that's pretty nice for a picture. Living room, typically the corners work well. Same for the bedrooms, I always go with the corners. And to do the video, you don't need very complicated equipment. A phone, a DSLR. For myself, I'm using a gimbal as well. Look, you can see me right there. I'm using a gimbal that provides additional stabilization. Okay, so yeah, this is the angle that I use for my own picture. This corner is it's a nice corner. Okay, so let me show you my summary sheet next for this property. Yep, so this is the summary sheet that I've prepared for my property 301 Clementi Avenue 4. So as you can see, I will have a main picture here. main picture 1, which I usually use the living room or the nicest picture that I have. One picture of the bedroom, one picture of the kitchen, and the fourth picture of the view, and an external selling point. It's up to you. You can mix and match the pictures. There are a few places that I go to do mock-ups like this, to do flyers like this. One site is called Canva, or you can try this site called Trello as well. Okay, I'll put the links in the description below. Then address, top left corner. Here are the key selling points and description of the property. Okay, giving this to the buyers would actually help them to remember your property. Many a times when I personally, when selling properties, when I give these to the buyers, they feel something different, and they actually appreciate it because they have seen so many properties. So when you have something like that, it really helps them to remember your property much better. Yeah. For me, I personally put an additional space below with my information, so that I do some marketing for myself as well. For you, you can put more pictures or more selling points, as well as maybe your personal story of what's so interesting and what you have found about living in your current property.
The third thing you need is your floor plans or site plans. Of course, if you're an owner that you have everything right off the bat, that's great. If not, one place to get it is you just Google HDB floor plan purchase. HDB actually have their floor plans for purchase. Yeah, here, purchase a residential floor plan. It costs about $5 to get it. For condos, you can go to 99.co, a great website to get floor plans as well. Let's say you stay in this condo called Clement Canopy. Clement Canopy is a brand new, just about to TOP condominium at Clementi Avenue 1, close to Nanhua High School. So you search Clement Canopy, click on the link. Here you should be able to get the floor plans. You need to create an account and log in, but trust me, if you've not created an account with 99.co yet, it's a great website both for information and as well to find properties. One of the top competitors to PropertyGuru, of course. Otherwise, a simpler option maybe is just to Google. There's so many websites on property developments these days and floor plans. You just have to Google. Let's say you want a 3-bedroom floor plan. You Google Clement Canopy 3-bedroom floor plan. Click on images, and it should all be here for you to download. Same for site plan. Yep, should be able to find everything here. There, the site plan is here. Right, if all this doesn't work and you are really not able to find, maybe because your condominium is old, you just have to visit the MCST, and they should have what you want for you, a site plan and a floor plan. Now I'm going to give you a bonus if you're really interested in HDB information. This website, Teo Alida, has a ton of information on HDB flats in Singapore. You see, they have a map of all HDB flats across the country, and a ton, basically just a wealth of information here. Okay, including floor plans, because sometimes I don't have access and I don't really want to pay the $5, so I come here to click on the HDB floor plans and their evolution, and I look for the relevant floor plans from here. Quite interesting website. If you're free and interested about our history of HDB housing in Singapore, you're more than welcome to check it out as well. Okay, fourth thing is, like I mentioned, the amenities map. For this, there's a very nifty tool. It's at HProp. It's for free. You don't even need an account for this. All you need to do is go on the tools. I don't think many people know this exists, so I'm giving out quite valuable information here. Go to amenities check. So let's say I want to find out what are the amenities near the property I'm selling, 301 Clementi Avenue 4. Okay, I type in the property address, I click on the search button, and voila, data within 1 km. So it loads a new page, and all the information you need is right here. You see, the red pin is where the house is. And then you have your childcare centers, you have you have playgrounds, even you have transport options, the bus stops. Okay, see, scroll down, clinics, dental, supermarket, everything is included in this report. Makes it very, very convenient. All you have to do is print this out, and for buyers especially when they're not familiar with this area, this is very, very helpful to them. Okay, Finally, your fair values and recent transactions. URA is a great source for that. URA private property transactions. Okay, URA private property transactions. For example, let's say we go to one of the, let's look at a condo with more transactions. Let's look at maybe Central Green, the 99 years condo at Tiong Bahru. So these are the transactions recently. So let's say now a previous transaction was 1,351, but you are a very eager seller and open to sell. This is something I would print out, and maybe for the same size that sold at 1.28, perhaps I'm on a higher floor since this is level 1 to 5. Okay, if I'm on a higher floor, say I'm from level 11 to 15 here, and I'm asking the same price 1,351, I would definitely print this out and show it as a supporting evidence that my unit at a higher floor is a more value buy. Okay, other ways to go is to look at H fair value or SRXX value. These two sites you can get an indicative valuation from your property that's digitally analyzed. And once again, if your price is very good relative to these figures, it's useful to print them out so that you can hand it to the buyer, and yep, your buyer would have a good idea of your property. So that's a round out of step 3, which is how to create your advertising media for your property. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. As well, if you're a buyer and you're keen to take a look at my block 301 Clementi Avenue 4, if it's still available for sale, drop me a message. I'll get back to you to arrange a viewing appointment. Otherwise, I've created a new page that contains all my current exclusive listings. Click on the link below. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side.